This one, press. And this one can be Marill. Chaos Cup. God, bitch. We get the bot up and running. Hey yo, my sound is off so I cannot hear you, but I wanted to pop in and say hi and hope you're doing well. Time for some shenanigans? Yeah, not as many shenanigans as last night though, but you know, same diff. But let me set that up real quick, and I gotta go get the light. You're still eating? Hey, you're eating a lot. You don't need to keep eating. Sorry. You had plenty to eat right now. Alright, you can stay in here then. Enjoy the bed. Of course, you went back to trying to eat more, you little cat. Hi, Flint. Yeah, hi, Flint, even though your sound is off. Oh man, you can still see a little bit of reflection right there in the window. I think I got a solution for that problem though. Lock the window with the TV. Turn the TV power off. Then there's no more light coming through the window. Boom. Oh, I didn't just power it back on an accident. I think I did. Yep. Fine. Power. Let's do Hindu. Let's go and grab our regulars. I tried to do some organizing, but it ended up doing worse. Let's see. What up with the legendaries? Oh, here they are. Grab Eternatus. Grab a Zacian. Savali. I'll grab the Hagtress as well. Why not? And then we'll go over where there are Zigzagoons to kill. We're gonna finish Zigzagoon, Yamper. So where was I? Saw the Zigzagoon. I believe it was up here by the mine. Yeah. It's funny, had I kept streaming last night, I may have found a shiny on stream and that could have been live. But you know, my dumb brain was like, yeah, let's not stream, and then, you know, it wasn't live. What should I name my rival? God, I forgot how annoying this is, but I gotta push this back as far as possible. As far back as it's gonna go, so I have to do with an angle. That zigzag wasn't a bad shiny, just great luck you have. Wasn't really luck. I was due for one. I mean, you know how many Zigzagoons I've killed and how many Pokemon I've killed in the last few days? It's probably upward of the shiny odds. Let's do new name. I think I can try this. least we'll try Ember. Sure, it'll work. You know what? Let's name this Way. Sure, we'll name it Way. Oh, you know what? I can nickname them. You know what? Fuck it. First F word of the stream. Whoa. Haha. Fucker. Fuck you. I love these games. So are you looking for Yamper or what? I'm gonna finish Zigzagoon, Yam name me a fucker. This is the last generation where you get to name stuff swear words, I think. Well, you might be able to do it in black and white, but I know for sure in X and Y you can't name them bad words anymore, so yes, I'm naming the swear word while I still can. And no one can stop me, not even you, fucking Game Freak. Black, white, you can name them like that? Okay, so it's X and Y where they stop being able to. But that's not the point. The point is that you can't anymore and that we're going to anyways. You know the Ditto for Rotom trade in black and white? No, I do not, actually. I don't want the Gossiflers today, I want the Zigzagoons. Probably should have set up the hunt before stream, but now you get to see me set it up. The Ditto I caught for it, I named it Bitch. Okay, bitch. Whatever, bitch. Right, we need to go over here to our friend's house. Then we go into the tall grass. Thud. Hey, fucker. What's up, fucker? Focus, please. Thank you. Upstairs. It was huge PETA wide tube censored to catch. I don't understand that. It was a huge pile of shit. Oh, it was a huge pain in the ass to catch. Is that what you're saying? Yeah, okay. Why YouTube, damn it? I don't know. It's just kind of dumb that way. Hi, Barry. Gotta love that Route 1 music. over to the lake now. And then we save before we go in the lake. What up, bot boy? Why am I bot boy? I'm not... I don't know. Why do you... What? You know how Gen 1 fans say that Lavender Town music is the creepiest? It's complete and total bullshit. There have been literal studies showing that it's complete and total bullshit. It's all circumstantial evidence. But yes, I know how they say it's the creepiest. Oops. They haven't heard End's Room music. Or Cynthia's. Cynthia's is badass. Should be able to move one closer. And now the button spam begins. Yeah, I'm gonna shiny hit the starters. That's what it says in the title. At least I'm gonna think about shiny hitting the stars. I don't know how long it'll last, but getting 4 encounters at a time every minute and a half. I mean, that sounds like good enough to me. As long as I don't get a fucking Starly. I think we're gonna go for Turtwig first. Imagine shiny first encounter. I wish. Where are my rubber bands at? Where are those rubber bands to? Aha. Over here. That's 4 encounters. That one done. I should have set this up beforehand, but I didn't feel like it, so suck it. Small green play. If I can angle it like this and still do this. No, my thumb does not want to do this. Well, it kind of does. It's kind of working, I guess. We need to pull off a Joy-Con and do it though. Joy-Cons off. Oh, you're gonna need to play the game, so. Do you know that you can change the Rotom forms in Pokemon Black and Black and White too? Yeah, you can change them in most games. Well, Diamond and Pearl you can't, but you can start changing them in Platinum mostly. So Vulpix, run away Vulpix. Oh, we have to do that, no. Oh, we can hold them together. Come on, Zigzagoon, there you are. Shiny, second encounter. That's 8. You could just put Sword and Shield away, but I think I can just let it do its thing in the background. There's a storage room in Route 9 Mall. You click on that in the boxes and you'll have a Rotom party, and then you click what you want. That's cool. Zigzagoon, run into me, please. Why don't we jump up to 4 viewers? Hello, everybody, if you're still here. Zigzagoon respawn, maybe? Yes, there we go. That's what I'm looking for. Give me the Zigzagoon. I ran into one of my friends in one of the streams I was in earlier. That's cool. That'd actually be really cool here, seeing a random friend in a stream. That music kind of gets annoying, huh? One of the ones I had on a disc, huh? Well, oh, Discord, okay. Oops, wrong game. Well, let me do some math real quick. $60 divided by 1.5 times 4. So we can see 160 Pokemon an hour. That can't be right. $60 minutes. How many times does... Yeah, we don't bother about it. Now that you say it, who knows? It's weird that way. YouTube censors the stupidest shit. That's what they do. Fucking YouTube, yeah. Fucking YouTube with a PH. This is kind of working. You don't even want to see how my fingers are. Why, hello there, SGH Davey. How are you? I don't think I've seen you here before. It's nice to see new people. Fucking YouTube making me have to censor my own messages? Yeah, honestly. But at least you can send the censored messages, unlike there are some other websites where you literally can't send certain messages. No, I've made my way slowly back to YouTube and Twitch. Haha, I used to be a streamer, Lil. Yeah, it's nice. What'd you stream? I would assume that if you're here, it was something Pokemon related, or you just happened to find this completely randomly. How big did you get? I mean, if you don't want to answer, you don't have to, but I'm just curious how large a streamer I'm talking to. Because, you know, it's fun. Always love checking out small YouTubers like myself, so support the community. Yeah. Smaller is relevant. Smaller is very relevant, if you think about it. Because I'm larger than some people, and I'm smaller than a lot of other people, so it's relevant, right? I only got to like 230 at highest, so not too big, but enough. Yeah. I mean, it's enough. I mean, it really depends on what your goal is, right? Because if your goal is to make a lot of money, you want big. If your goal is just to have some fun with some fans, it's good small. My goal is a mix of the two, so I don't want to be too big. What I'd like to eventually do with YouTube is make it enough that I can get a side income of maybe a couple $100s a month to invest alongside my regular income. Because I think that's what YouTube's perfect for. It's perfect for having a little side hustle that makes you a little bit of money here and there. It also sucks when YouTube fucks you over. That's what happened. I had a really good period of growth, and then all of a sudden YouTube's like, nope, fuck you. You're not going to grow anymore. We're not going to recommend your streams. We're not going to give you subs or anything like that. So... Scare the Vulpixes away. What did I encounter? Mudbray? I think that's 20. No thank you, Mudbray. You're ugly. Decent in comp, though. I'm the same. I want it as a side income, something I enjoy, engage with the community, and do collabs with some amazing people. I don't like the collab thing, but, you know. I was thinking about pitching something to my friends. Because I've got multiple friends who are over 1,000 subs because they can stream more often than I can. I was thinking about pitching something as a community thing during the holiday season where we we essentially get all of our best shiny reactions together and we put them in a reaction that we can post on each of our channels to support each other. Like, just do one massive collaboration shiny reaction compilation. I sub brother, I gotta see that quad Marill hunt. Lol. Yeah, that's part of why I'm doing the starter hunts right now, because I've got 2 switches, a multi-viewer, and I've got Brilliant Diamond, Shining Pearl, and then I've got Diamond and Pearl. So we're gonna do Marill on Diamond and Pearl, and Marill on Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl, All in the Safari Zone, which is going to be like, oh shit, it can run. So that's going to be amazing. I just have to get a USB hub because my main computer can't handle regular streaming anymore. So I'm going to get a USB hub for my laptop so I can plug my capture card in, my microphone in, my webcam in, anything else I need plugged in. That's why I'm doing this for now. I'm just taking a break from BDSP too, because BDSP shiny hunting it drags you down quite a bit because of how long the encounters take. I want to get a couple of friends together and do a mass shiny race. We draw shinies out of a hat. That's what we have to hunt most shinies. That's an interesting idea. Draw a shiny target, and you have to get that target. That actually seems like an interesting idea. But Ambi did tell me that there is a Discord devoted to things like that where people get together and literally mass shiny hunt in a group for events. I could talk to him about it. I think you'd be interested in it. But, yeah. Oh, that sucks, man. That's pretty much double odds, I think. Yeah, you're at double odds. I think I'm at close to 5,000 total between 2 games. Plus, if you count because what I was doing was I was hunting 1 on Brilliant Diamond, 1 on Shining Pearl, and 2 on the side on the DSs of Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire starters. And I've done probably 10,000 encounters between those 4 games with nothing, so I know how it feels. Just for an Onyx as well. No. My Masuda hunts, I am due for a bad Masuda hunt. I have never had a Masuda hunt go over odds. They're always like right at odds or a little under odds. I'm always lucky when it comes to that. Everything else, like, I went to 9,000 for a Shaman and didn't get it. I quit because I just couldn't do it anymore. I was literally grinding out 1,000 encounters a day for like 3 days in a row, 10 hours a day. It was like not healthy at all. So should we start taking predictions to the starter? Will I get a starter tonight? That is the question. My longest was 12,000 for a female Salandit and Moon SOS encounters. No way you did 12,000 SOS encounters. How the hell do you even do that? Did you just get a bunch of males in a row, in a row, in a row? How many shiny male Salandits do you have? Combined over 5 phases? Were they full odds SOS encounters? Because I know you can do full odds SOS encounters. It's really kind of janky, but you can do it. Because I couldn't imagine 12,000 SOS encounters for a shiny. Like, normally you get SOS shinies in like 300 to 500. Same with most modern. I mean, my most popular video is my shiny Salandit and Sword and Shield after 95 eggs lol. That's cool. That's also kind of a giant kick in the balls. That's what it seems like. It seems like a giant kick in the balls to get it in 95 eggs after doing so many encounters. It was male? Oh, okay. So it wasn't a kick. Well, it was a kick in their balls. It was a kick in the Salandit's balls. We'll say that. That doesn't even make a whole lot of sense, but I guess it has to. So I used the glitch to evolve it? Oh. Oh, right, that weird glitch in Sword and Shield. I never really dabbled in that one. I dabbled in a lot of glitches in Sword and Shield, but that's not one of them. There were so many cool glitches in Sword and Shield. That's what I say. Sword and Shield had a lot of shit to them, but the best thing about it was the glitches. Because I love glitches personally. They're just amazing. So. Oh, I guess I should explain to you what I'm doing in Sword and Shield. Because you're new, so you wouldn't know what I'm doing in Sword and Shield because I explained it the other day. So let me do this real quick. Oops, wrong button. So what I'm actually doing is I'm doing a thing where I get all of the new shiny Pokemon in each generation. So I'm getting each of them to 300. And then I'm going to attempt to do the shiny method for most of these shinies. Just to see how well it goes. And the reason I'm not going to 500 is because I don't believe an extra 50 lower chance is worth going 200 extra. I think 300 is the middle spot. And I tested that because I've got some of these to 500 already. This one's the one that I don't yet. So, yeah, I'm attempting to do it. What I'm doing is I'm getting all of the new Galarian Pokemon base forms up to 300. And then I'm going to do it for all the Galarian Pokemon. And I'm going to see what kind of results we end up with. Because people have tried the method. It just sucked. So I'm gonna actually see what kind of results you can get. You know, because the odds are 1 in 512. So you're essentially making your shiny charm odds 1/3 of the time, getting 1/3 of the shiny charm odds. Plus, like I said, you have a lot lower. Like you can easily go way under odds the lower the odds are, which is cool. But yeah, I'm going to attempt to do the battle method in some form or another. I already got a shiny Zigzagoon last night because I was grinding up Zigzagoons and I just happened to come across a shiny one. My biggest issue with regular encounters is you never know what's a shiny and what's not, and you can easily just run by a Pokemon without ever encountering it. So I feel like by narrowing down my encounters to just the brilliant Pokemon, I think that's what they're called. They're called like brilliant encounters or whatever the fuck they're called. I think they're brilliant. But yeah. Because I think 300 is going to be the sweet spot. Come on, give me a Zigzagoon. Please. This is a good time to swap Pokemon, actually. Let's do this. Let's see. Come on, now we can go back. Literally can't do this all at the same time. Dude. Hey Gio, you still here? I'm just wondering who's still here. It kind of went dormant for a minute because I did one of my things where I get focused and stop talking. I wonder where Gio went. Turtwig. Ah. I really need to get another copy of Shield so I can double hunt on Sword and Shield. That'd be nice. I'm going to assume you don't have alerts on. I do. You actually have to turn alerts on yourself in your settings. Well, actually, no. Maybe the alert's turned off because it updated the sub count. I thought I had it on. Where's it at? No, it's right there. What's going on? Oh, I said it. I accidentally turned the eye off. So they're on. They just weren't on. And it's hard to tell because alerts don't go on very often because most people have the ability to have alerts turned off. But yeah, they're back on. Thank you for telling me that. I do actually have alerts on. And I have my own little GIF that I made to go with it. It's a cute little GIF. But yeah, because, you know, sometimes it won't notify you because some people have alerts. Because there's somewhere in your settings you can go to turn alerts on. That was like, enable your name to be alerted. And I don't know where it is, and I don't know how to turn it on. And I don't know anyone else who knows how to turn the damn thing on. You did? Oh, thank you! That sucks that alerts weren't on. Yeah, good vibes. Gotta love good vibe. Oh! Oh! So, I never know that! So, Streamlabs chatbot shows what the emote is in text, while YouTube actually shows the emote. I never noticed that. Yeah, because I actually do have a chatbot up. Hold on, now I gotta go to the chatbot and make sure I'm good. And I'll keep forgetting that I even have a chatbot sometimes, because I'm trying to be professional. I got a nice layout, sub goal, stream goal. That means the goal should have updated as well. I don't know why the goal wouldn't update properly, but you never know. Yeah, you may as well hunt with me. You know, between 4 or 5 systems, we should get a shiny. And I do tend to give other people shiny luck. Like, I will personally never, like, people find shinies a lot in my streams when I don't get streams. Yeah, so let me just do exclamation mark COMMMAN. Come on. Alright, that should work. Yeah, there it goes. You can't load them all at once, so it has to send it in 2 messages. But yeah, while you're here, I hope you get your Onyx, because I tend to do that. I bring shiny luck to other people. Like, and when I shiny race people, they tend to win, because they get really lucky and I get really unlucky. We actually have a friend, and he, you know, we did a 3-way shiny race, and one of my friends and I had the shiny charm, and he didn't. But the friend without the shiny charm got like way more shinies than we did in way less time. It was the stupidest thing, and he's the really lucky one in the group. He's just always so lucky. Alright, Turtwig, come on, shine for us. Ooh, there's a Zigzagoon. As long as I don't get a shiny Starly tonight, I'm gonna be happy. That one goes. I really like how they went back to the normal start select layout on the XLs. This one was cool while it lasted, but it's just so much easier to have them as actual buttons and right next to each other instead. Just found you on Twitter, shared the stream. Oh, thank you! I appreciate it! It'll be nice to have more people on Twitter, because I made a Twitter a couple weeks ago, because I've been off of Twitter for years because of how toxic it is, but I figure, you know, if I make one and just stick to promoting my channel and channel things and nothing else, then I'll be fine. You know? Because biggest issue with Twitter is people get all political and all this other stupid toxic shit. It's like, you know, just let people be people. And I don't, if I follow you on Twitter for your channel, I don't want to hear anything else but your channel, you know? Speaking of, I'm not going to share this one out. Usually I share streams on Discord and Twitter sometimes. I wonder if the recent command is still up. No, I think I need to update the recent command to be the most recent. Zigzagoon. I think I'm almost done getting Zigzagoon to 300. After that, we'll probably go to something else. Okay, let me start hatching my onyx eggs. The 10 boxes worth I have saved up. Wow, that's a lot of boxes. I think I still have like 3 Grookey boxes I need to hatch too. So if we have time, I might hatch some Grookey eggs. Also, hello, is it Asa? Asa, Wilson. So I don't know how to properly, because depending on what it's from, it can be Asa or Asa or some other stupid stuff. Good to see stream popping off for once. It's been a little bit. I guess it is a Friday night, and Friday night are really, the weekends are generally the best time for growth stream-wise. Well, they're the best and the worst, right? Because there's a lot more competition, but people also have a lot more free time, so. Am I right with one, or which one, like, which pronunciation is it? I kind of need to know. Time you plan on streaming to? I have no clue. That's one of the things I never decide beforehand. I just go until I go. It's one of the quirks about me. I just start whenever, end whenever. 2? Okay. So is it, it's Asa then? Cool. Oh, it's like Ava, but swap the V with an S. That makes sense. That actually makes a lot more sense. Alright. Do we want to take bets on shinies? I like to make bets as to shinies. Will I get a shiny in Sword and Shield tonight, or will I get a shiny in Diamond and Pearl tonight, or will there be no shiny tonight? I honestly wonder if you were to just run around without encountering stuff and then start a soft reset hunt, if it would theoretically increase your shiny chances. For as long as possible. I'm from the UK, so what time is it for you? Let me see, military time. Let's see, it would be, I believe it would be, I think it's 1838 here. I want to say that's what it would be. Because I live in the western part of the United States, so it's mountain time. So it's 6:40 p.m. or I think, yeah, 1840 would be it. You look like Charlie Slimesicle? I don't even know what that is. Yeah, I think that's what it would be. I'm not the best. Like, I know it should be an easy conversion, but thinking about it makes my brain hurt. Add 7 hours and you get your time? So you're a few in the morning, huh? I'm too lazy to do the math. Let's see. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13... 1, no, it'd be 1, 2. So it's 2 in the morning for you, I think. Is it? Am I right? Is it 2 in the morning? 1:39. So yeah, it's almost 2 in the morning. No, I haven't. I stay away from all the dream stuff. I don't even know if it's actually And you might not be talking, if assuming you're talking about the Minecraft dream, yeah, I stay away from that stuff. But if it's some other dream stuff, I still haven't heard of it. Boop. Boop. Oh, you mean the Dream SMP? Yeah, I've heard of the Dream SMP. I don't follow it. I don't care for it. Never have. Don't think I ever will. Personally, I think Dream's a piece of shit, human-wise, but, you know, it's whatever. It's kind of funny that it autocorrected SMP to Dream Lesson P. Well, I guess Lesson Plan. Guess we're not a PG channel here? Nope, no, we are fucking not. And I have it in my bio that I'm not a PG channel. Because I honestly think Dream is a piece of shit. That's my honest opinion of the dude. It gives me shitty vibes. What's funny is I have a couple 12-year-olds and 14-year-olds who come into my chat. And I'm like, I swear a lot. How the fuck are you here? You're too young. You should not be exposed to swearing. Yet they are perfectly okay with it. And it's just weird that these young people, it seems like the lower and lower, like the age for being exposed to swearing and swearing gets a lot lower. I've tried to be, but I'm Scottish and swearing isn't our regular dialect. Yeah, I know what you mean. Technoblade never dies, but he's dead from cancer. Yeah, I know. And I have, like I said, I have no beef with anyone else from the Dream SMP. I think Dream himself was a piece of shit. The people around him were pretty good. And Techno seemed like a good dude who did a lot of good in a lot of people's lives. So I'm not going to shit on him, because there's no reason to. It was also kind of shitty for everyone, including the Dream SMP members, to clickbait his death as much as they did. They should have... Too many people clickbaited his death and made it about gaining money rather than just letting him rest, you know? It was kind of shitty. And it wasn't just... There were certain Dream SMP members I think did it, and I know they were his friends, but it still seemed kind of shitty. And I may be completely wrong, too, because I watched a video about it, and, you know, that may not have been the intent, but that kind of seems like the intent was to clickbait his death as much as possible to gain as much revenue as possible. Which I get when you're at the mercy of the YouTube gods, but you know how it is. Oh, I was gonna say, yeah, I've got a lot of Irish in my genes, so I know what you mean. Like, I've got Irish, Scottish, American Indian, a little bit of, what's it called? There's a little bit of Brit in there as well. Filza? I don't know. I just remember seeing something about the Dream SMP clickbaiting his death a bunch. But I don't know who or what it actually was, because I don't follow that closely enough to know all the details, because I don't follow it closely. I think I'm done with that. That light is really shining on your face and reflecting off the DS screen. What light? There's like no light in here. About the bed, I believe if you get any shiny, it will be from Sword and Shield. Statistically, that would be my luck, right? But my luck, for some reason, is in newer games, I go shit. In older games, I tend to get really good luck. Like, I had a shiny Chikorita in under 100 encounters. I was so stoked. Literally did 100 encounters between 2 games, and it was like, oh, shiny. Where'd the Zigzagoon go? There it is. Whoops. Okay, we're good on the Zigzagoons. FNAF? What are we talking about FNAF-wise? Yeah, let me go to a new area. I'm good with those. We'll stop killing the innocent zigzagoons now. Whatever light is shining on your face, it really shows on the DS screen. The only light is coming from my windowsill, which is shut with blinds. So, and I've blocked out as much of it as possible, unless it's my computer monitors. It could be my monitors actually, because I've got my main computer monitors with chat up and the stream up, and then my laptop's doing the actual streaming. So it might be the light from my monitors is affecting the. Yeah, FNAF is a good game. Well, it was a good game up until recent years where they kind of botched it, but you know, it's whatever. I like it in general, and you know, Security Breach may have been a shit show, but it was a fun shit show. Hello, Mr. Creeper Games. Welcome. Good to see new faces as always. Normally I do have a capture card, but at the moment I'm in the transition between what I'm streaming on and I need a USB hub, so we're just using the webcam for all three. Actually, I'll just show you guys real quick. Why not? So this is my normal setup, minus the webcam. You got your capture card going into your multi-viewer with these two switches hooked up to it. And then the idea was to have that plus these, plus a webcam pointed at the 3DSs so I can quad hunt on stream. But that never actually, worked because my main computer can't handle the processing because it's a 5-year-old rig at this point. So it's gotten old enough it can't handle doing the processing power from 3 videos at once. So I'm going to have to switch to my laptop. But my laptop only has 2 USB imports, and I need at least 3 because I need to hook up my microphone, the webcam, the capture card, plus anything else I eventually plan to do. So that's why we're kind of in this transition period where I need to do that. Let's see. Damn lot of new people. Well, yeah, well, Davey was kind enough to share my stream on his Twitter, so I'm assuming that's where a lot of the new people are coming from. And no, I have never seen one of your videos, Mr. Creeper Games, but if I remember after stream, I will try and go check them out. Certainly sounds interesting. Do you make like Minecraft content? I would assume it's Minecraft content from the name, just through the power of deduction. But let me get to the area where the blip bug are. Blip bug should be over here, so we can start. Yep, we can start killing the blip bug population instead. Let me refresh that. Pause it again. Oh, you've seen one of his videos. That's cool. For all new viewers, if you're enjoying the stream, leave a like and subscribe so you don't miss this stream. Thank you. It's grow together as a community. I have no idea why I said that in a German accent, but yeah, let's grow together, help each other out. It always, it's always nice. I guess I passed it while scrolling earlier. Wait. That is so weird, Davey. For some reason, the comment you made about supporting didn't go through. My goal is 50 subs. Right now I'm at 15. Awesome. A lot of times those first few are the easiest of them all, because once you start growing, you can start growing pretty quick. Like I've had friends. My friend Wei, he started at, I think, 50 subs when I met him. I was at 150, and he streamed every day pretty much for the last 5 months, and now he's at 1.2k. And he's got like 50 members already. So, don't give up. Once you get going, you get going. As long as you keep going and you have entertaining content, people like it. Yeah, but I guess whatever... I think it was whatever emote you used didn't want to go through, because YouTube did not send that message through. Yeah, success comes from everyone, not just one person. I mean, it can come from one person, but it's better when it comes from multiple. You haven't figured out your content? Weren't you working on a short film when I last saw you before your phone break? Or is that someone else? I lose track of who's who sometimes. I thought you were working on a short film though, because I remember you talking about it. So can I just say how cool, like how good the OLED is to live film? I've never live filmed on it for very long, but it looks amazing live filming it. Yo, imagine a subathon, but like without, instead of money, you just keep going for every new YouTube subscriber. So for every new YouTube subscriber, you keep going and keep going. I think I make not bad videos even though I only have one phone and an iPad. You know what? Everyone's got to start somewhere. You're gonna, you know, it doesn't matter where you start as long as you start. I started with my phone camera and like a tripod I made out of Legos, and I managed to put a lot of other money in, like birthday gifts, Christmas gifts. I'm that weird kid who instead of toys and games wanted technology. So like my multi-viewer was a birthday present. My capture card was a Christmas present. Both of my Switches were Christmas present. Because I guess I can show you guys this. Why not? I beat the shit out of this Switch. This is the old one. It's got scratches. I think I only have one working Joy-Con because I destroyed 2 sets of them. Well, I've got two from 2 sets, but they both have drift, and the right ones are completely destroyed. So I eventually just, you know, asked for the OLED when it came out because I beat the shit out of this one. Because this one I had all through high school, first year of middle school, all through high school. So, you know, it went to and from school with me. It went to and from on all family trips. It's been through hell and back. So it's good to give it a rest. Let it stay in the dock while I use the OLED as my main one. I think we all started on a phone? Yeah, pretty much. I'm now starting to get hate comments, but I'm trying to look at them. Don't look at them. Plus, comments are good. It doesn't matter if they're hate comments or nice comments. Comments are good. So are dislikes. Like, you know, I post shorts all the time from my phone. They get a bunch of dislikes because it's me holding my phone with shitty audio and video quality, so people don't like it. But I don't give a shit what people think. And if you dislike and comment, it still boosts me in the fucking algorithm. You'll know, like, if you notice, my shorts that have more dislikes are some of the most viewed shorts on my channel because the dislikes shot them up in the algorithm. That's how the algorithm works. It rewards controversy. So even if you get hate comments and dislikes, it still rewards you for it. It's weird. It's like this weird dichotomy in YouTube's algorithm. Lego stop motion animation version of the video for one of the Gorilla songs. Oh yeah, I remember you talking about that. And as long as it's not the worst content in the world and you enjoy doing it, and as long as someone enjoys it. So that's the thing with my shorts. Because my shorts are for my audience. They're not for anyone else's audience. So, you know, people like, my audience like watching my shorts to know what's going on with my computer setup or going on with something else in my life. That Zigzagoon has a 1 in 512 chance of being shiny. Not shiny? Okay. It was going to be the El Manana video. Thanks, Davey. Yeah. I don't know why, but I just recorded me with the creeper mask on, throwing a TNT block, and it got 35 dislikes. I don't know why. Probably because people think it's like spam shit content, but you know. It's whatever. I mean, almost everyone's videos were cringe in some way. Like, I remember watching a video. It was from Lewis Rossman, and he was talking about, because someone was shitting on Jury Rig Everything. Because they're like, oh, wouldn't it be great to be a YouTuber and have all that money? And he pointed out how Jury Rig Everything started out with a shitty camera recording car videos in his front yard or in a parking lot somewhere. And from there, it evolved into so much more, and that, you know, you can't shit on him from starting somewhere shit and then going further than that later on. And I feel like we can apply that to a lot of other things too, because, you know, a lot of people don't have a lot of privilege. They can't afford everything, you know. Too many streamers and content creators and people just expect you to have the perfect audio quality, the perfect editing quality, the perfect this and that. And I don't think we can expect that of everyone, because not everyone can afford all that. I mean, a good microphone and everything else is a lot of money, and you really need to you need to work up your quality as you get bigger and as you kind of put money into it. You know, nothing starts good at the beginning. I mean, look at a lot of the older videos on a lot of these channels. The editing's worse, the quality's worse, and they work towards getting better. Because that's what you do. You get better. And yeah, it's a lot of interaction. I mean, that means you got at least 35 views. They may have been negative views, but it's views. The only thing I would say is, like I said, do not try and make YouTube a main source of revenue. If anything, 13, that's still pretty damn good. I mean, the most I have is like 20, because I have a hard time getting above 20. Well, it's not, I don't think it's the most, but the average for some of my more common streams is like 20, or close to 20. Some of the big ones from a few months ago were like 40, but that was because I was shiny hunting Shaman and got so much support from my friends from now. Because I've got friends who have thousands of subs now. Because, you know, they lurked for a while, they enjoyed my stream, and then they rated me, and we slowly became friends in Discord and on streams and all that other stuff. And that, you know, so some of the bigger streams I had where they were longer and more, you know, more were... What does shiny Blipbug look like again? It's a lighter color, right? If I do get it. It'll be a lighter purple, like a grayish color. Okay, it's definitely the window light. Yeah, so there was some cloud coverage overhead, and that cloud coverage just went away, so now there's a lot more light shining. I might invest in some curtains eventually. Actual curtains, not just blinds. That's why it's nicer to stream at night, because, you know, at night there's no light that gets in the way. Yesterday I created a video about Roblox moving oof, but I had to remove it. Uh-oh, what'd you do? Did you make the YouTube gods mad? I know I've done that a time or two where YouTube's like, you should not have said those things. Especially when you say certain words in a video. Because I have said several very harming words in YouTube videos before that YouTube did not like. Imagine removing a video about removing. Yeah. Roblox has become so toxic that any negativity they try to remove. Like, did you hear about they tried to sue the guy who revealed that they were abusing children and breaking federal law. That's the big one that people don't realize, is they were not just abusing children. They were breaking federal laws around money. Because you cannot convert Robux into real money. And they were essentially doing that, right? So they were breaking federal laws in paying these children when they allowed the children to convert Robux into real money. Because federal law says you can't do that. For a damn good reason. So, yeah. At this point, I say fuck Roblox. It's not what it used to be, and it's sad that it's not what it used to be. I'm saving up to $100 for a Roblox video right now. I'm at 33. Why do you need $100 for a Roblox video? Are you just gonna pay Robux and do a pay-to-win video or something? I could totally put Blipbug on the thumbnail or something. Have you ever heard of Pet Sim X? I've heard probably some variation of the game. But I don't think I've heard of that specific. You know, I've probably heard of some pet simulator game somewhere. Because, you know, there's probably a bunch of them on Roblox. Have you seen the shorts where it's want free Robux, get me out? Yeah. And they're doing it with Nintendo gift cards now, too. Where there's a bunch of videos that are by the same person posted a bunch of times. It's like, it's your lucky day. Claim your free Nintendo gift card in the comments below. That type of bullshit. I hate that shorts became TikTok and even worse. Like, when shorts came out, it was such a good thing. It was like genuine people making genuine content. Now it's flooded with spam, repeated content, movie facts, talking over stupid videos. There's so much stupidity on YouTube Shorts now. It's disgusting. It really is disgusting. Let's see. 208. Can we get 2 more subs tonight? If we can get to 210, I'd be happy. I think people like BDSP shiny hunting content more than Legends Arceus and more than anything else. Because, you know, when I did BDSP and this on the side, it was actually, you know, I got a lot more views and attention than with Legends Arceus and these. Because I think people like BDSP right now more than Legends Arceus. I don't know why, but that's kind of how that seems like the algorithm's favoring right now. BDSP shiny hunting. I guess part of it is also because if you're in a shiny hunting stream, you want to be noticed in chat. And if you're playing Legends Arceus, you're less likely to be noticed in chat because in Legends Arceus, you're focusing a lot more. Yeah, basically the TikTok community ruined it. Not everyone on TikTok is bad, but a lot of it was that. Yep. Damn, Zigzagoons, you're looking good today. Ooh, hello. Hi, Gyarados. You could be shiny for me. That'd be nice. Gyarados versus Eternatus. Who wins? I just find TikTok is garbage. Yeah. And the biggest thing with TikTok isn't even the app itself. It's the developers of the app are shitty. And they had shitty intentions when they built the app. And they know they had shitty intentions. And, you know. Because TikTok's really interesting because it is a Chinese... the Chinese built the app and they released it in America. And the Chinese TikTok and the American TikTok are very different. Because the Chinese TikTok promotes engineering videos, educational videos, all that other stuff, while the American TikTok promotes all this stupid dancing and all this other shit. Which is kind of weird that they do that. But I think their ultimate goal is to make the population more stupid. It's a weird thing, but I think that's what that app was designed to do. It was designed to say, hey, idiots, watch idiotic content, become idiots. I think it was also designed because if most content creators are fucking retards, that's just the statistical, like, most content creators on TikTok and on YouTube are retards in some sense. Like, so I think that might be the goal, is if you give young people a desire to be a content creator instead, which, you know, if content creators tend to lean towards the, if more people want to become content creators and content creators tend to be uneducated idiots because they're content creators instead of, you know, something productive, I think that might be part of it too, now that I'm thinking about it. I never thought about that before. I guess if you look at the amount of people who become influencers these days, it actually kind of makes sense. Also, I lost track. How many encounters do you think we've done? I mean, we're seeing 4 every time. Every minute and a half-ish. We've already been streaming for an hour. It's strange how fast time goes by when you stream a little bit. It feels like time just flows right on by. Wait, we need to encounter you before you go away because you have a boosted shiny chance. quiet all of a sudden. What do you guys want to talk about? Segue into something else other than TikTok. TikTok kind of ruined the mood because TikTok's shit. Only goes fast when you have viewers to chat to. I've experienced dead streams too often, though. Yeah. That's what I like. That's what I like. I prefer people who chat over lurkers, because you know, as much as I appreciate lurkers, if you lurk and I don't have anyone to chat with, you're only gonna hear gameplay and button clicking, which isn't bad, you know. I've done streams where I stopped talking, just put my microphone right next to my controllers, and did essentially ASMR button mashing streams, and people enjoyed them. So I don't actually know because I didn't have it set up at first. Plus, you'd have to have consistency, and since I'm doing Sword as well, it hasn't been entirely consistent because, again, I'm doing Sword as well, which Sword isn't consistent, which means sometimes I pause. The reason I'm okay doing these starters is because you can get, like, you can essentially do between 2 systems 4 at a time. And who knows, maybe I'll switch to Heart Gold and Soul Silver later, but I don't know. I mean, Heart Gold and Soul Silver would probably yield me a Shining, because I've already done like 2,000 encounters in them, even after the other one. Maybe it would be approximate amount? Yeah, could be the approximate amount. My hands. I'll do 10 more eggs and I'll probably head off to sleep as I'm shattered, lol. Alright, let's wish you luck on your 10 eggs. Sleep is important, even on a Friday night. I'm staying for the 10, man. I won't leave you that easily, lol. Yeah, true. I mean, 10 eggs take like 10 minutes, so that means you got like 10 more minutes until you leave, right? I've timed it out before. I think it's approximately 10. 10 minutes for 10 eggs, 5 minutes. For the average Pokemon, it's 5 minutes per 5 eggs. Between hatching, grabbing. Of course, for pseudo-legendaries, it's way worse. I tried Masuda methoding for a Spiritomb when BDSP came out. Oh, that was the worst mistake of my life. Those encounters are so long. It hurts to even think about. Hi, Yamper. Gossifleur? Where were you hiding? Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Beldum is on my list, haha. Oh no. You're better off soft resetting or friend safarying or some other, like you're better off doing some method somewhere. Because I could not imagine a Beldum Masuda hunt. Gym teams? That sounds interesting. What are you going to do with these gym teams? I think I need to check Yamper, see how far it is. Bye, Zigzagoon. I already have 4 shiny Metagross that I hunted in Y, Auras, and Moon twice. Oh, okay. I think I'm the same, actually. I have, I think, 3 things in the Beldum line. I've got 1 in this game. Well, actually, I've got way more than that because I got a bunch on Pokemon Go Community Day. So I had a Metang Friend Safari, and I did a Beldum SOS hunt. And I do want to actually do the soft reset for Beldum in Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. So, give me the Yamper. Yamper. Encounter the Yamper. Stupid Zigzagoon, I wanted the Yamper. I forgot that I have different Pokemon have different step counts for hatching. Yeah. Oh, that also made hunting in Gen 2 so much fun, because if you bred something with a shiny, you had a higher shiny odds of like 1 in 60. But the eggs took so long to hatch that it sucked donkey balls. And I have the shiny Beldum from then mystery gift like 6 years ago. You mean the Metagross? That's not a shiny, is it? No, it's not. Because I can only remember a Metagross in Black and White 2. They released a shiny Metagross, a competitive one, because there was a shiny Metagross that won the World Championship in Sun and Moon, or not Sun and Moon, whatever it was, Black and White 2, which would probably be longer than 6 years ago. Boop. Higher shiny odds? No Beldum from Oras? Wait, they released one in Oras Mystery Gift? Oh, I would love to get one of those. Also, you wouldn't happen to have a Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire that have the Eon ticket, would you? I've been looking for someone who has the Eon ticket to see if I can somehow get it, but I haven't found anyone that has it. Was cross-compatibility through egg groups a thing in Gen 2? There were still egg groups in Gen 2, yes, but what you could do was you could get a shiny Ditto in Gen 2 from Gen 1 using a glitch, and then you'd breed it with that glitched shiny Ditto from Gen 1 in a Master Ball. I used to, but I can't find it, so I bought new games. Ah, that sucks. Because I really want to shiny hunt Latios and Latias, but I don't want to hack it in, but I might have to. And hacking it in's a bitch to do, because it's a long process that I didn't want to have to deal with. Blipbug. Blipbug. Hunt them in VDSP? No, I want to hunt them in Auras. That's the thing. That's why I want to hunt them, because I can get the shiny charm for them. And I just want them in Auras, because, you know, I'm doing this thing where I want all the new legendaries and Pokemon in the generation they were introduced in. Yeah. I missed my Black 2 copy. They want $110 for fucking Black 2. I'm like, not a chance in the world I'd pay that much for a Pokemon game. Blipbug, Blipbug. Could hunt an Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon, and transfer back through bank. You cannot transfer back through bank. You can only transfer forward. Unfortunately, you can't transfer back because of the new Pokemon added. Yeah, you can't. Plus, I hunted an Ultra Sun already. I have a shiny Latios in Ultra Sun, and I want to hunt it in Auras and have one in Auras. Yeah, well, it's not lame. It's by design, because they add things every generation that would kind of fuck with it if you tried to send it backwards, because the new things would be like, well, what do we do with this new information, because we don't have that new information because we didn't exist yet. It works going up because you can just add that information when you transfer it up, but transferring it back is like, oh, what do we do for this? It gets complicated. I think it is theoretically possible, but it's just easier for them not to do it, which I can understand and respect. Hi, Blipbug. Fine, I'll go through the fucking Zigzagoon first. The state of older Pokemon games' prices are just horrible. Yeah, other than Diamond and Pearl and Platinum, there are way too many that are way overpriced. But if you look at the right time on Facebook, you can find people selling them at reasonably priced. Because, you know, that's how I got my Diamond and Pearl. I found someone selling them for a reason. I found someone selling them for a reasonable price and picked them up. And they still haven't sold the other ones. They've still got a Black 2 that they want $110 for. Because apparently they know that Black 2 is valuable, but they also have a Ruby for 55 that I might go pick up. Yeah, unfortunately, sometimes capitalism can have its massive flaws. Plus, you have to look for the legitimate ones. You bought white and white 2 for combined 25? Well, they're probably fakes then. I wouldn't, you know, because they retailed for 40, meaning that you wouldn't sell them below retail unless you got really damn lucky, which you could have gotten really lucky. I've gotten lucky before. They're repro? Yeah, they're probably, but I've gotten lucky before and gotten non-repos cheaper. Like, I think I got a leaf green for 35 that's legit. Because the good thing about fire red and leaf green is there's a really easy way to tell if they're legit or not just looking at the motherboard. You bought them from a retail shop? Just because you bought them from a retail shop does not mean they're legit. Because I have bought fake games from retail shops. If the retail shop owner has no idea what the fuck they're doing, then they'll get fake games and try and sell them to you. Happened to me multiple times. Where, yeah, I've been sold a couple fake Pokemon games from my retail shops. So the retail shop is not always credible to know what is and what is real. Still sealed with a Nintendo packaging? Yeah, they can fake that. They can literally fake that. Like, I'll show you. When I got this case, this is the fake diamond I bought. It looks almost real. It looks pretty much real. Like, there's some flaws in it, but they're really good at replicating games these days. And or you got a super good deal. Defo fake, yeah. I got scammed out of $40 for that shit. Hello, Asa. All right, we're gonna encounter this because I've got you at 500. So that's a 1 in 512 odds. But yeah, so hold on, let me grab my phone if I can find the damn thing. So there's an ultimate way to check in newer games in the DS line. Where's my phone at, dummy? Where'd I put my phone? Phone. Where did I put my damn phone? Oh, regular flashlight? I know I do somewhere. Well, shoot, I was just listening to something on the headphone. There's the headphone. Where's the phone? Phone? Did I drop it? Well, anyways, you can shine a flashlight through it, and then you can make sure that it looks legit. So if you shine a flashlight through it, you'll be able to see the light shine through it. Yeah. And then you can also tell, because on a lot of the fakes, there's a divot on the bottom that will actually be indented. And then the Nintendo logo will look fucked. And the pins might look fucked. But you might have just gotten a really good deal. But 2 legit Pokemon games in the modern day for $25 is it's a bit too exaggerated to believe. But it could have been, like, I did see a guy there was a guy on Facebook. He was selling all of his old Pokemon games in his 3DS. He wanted $20 for the Pokemon games, for each Pokemon game, and $150 for the 3DSs. And I was going to try to snag them, but unfortunately, a reseller got to them before me. So I was gonna buy specific ones. I was gonna buy specific games from him, but somebody bought all the Pokemon games instead. Which, because they bought all the Pokemon games, I know they're just a fucking reseller who's not even going to play them, and they're just going to upcharge the price, which really fucking pisses me off that people will buy stuff just to resell. Like, I know that's a legitimate capitalism thing, but it just pisses me off because I'd rather someone get it and play it than someone resell it. So what happens if the light doesn't shine through? It means it's fake. If I can find my phone, I'd show you. But I can't find my phone. I don't know where I set it. So, but yeah, the light test proved that it's real or not. Dang, gotta go. Be back in about 45 minutes. Will you be on by then? I have no clue. That is not up to me at this point. It's up to whether or not I'll stay awake. I'll probably stream for at least another hour and a half. I try to make them at least 3-hour long streams, but you never know. Good thing the light goes through them then. Yeah. You know what? Join my Discord and send me pictures. I want to see. Just do ! Discord in the chat. Assuming you have Discord. I would assume you have Discord. Because you got to send me pictures on that. I got to see pictures of this thing, and I got to see if they're legit. Because if you got 2 legit Pokemon games for $25, it was a hell of a steal. Unless the European ones are cheaper. You know, now I'm curious. Let me check fucking eBay. Are European Pokemon games just cheaper? Because they might be more in demand. Or less in demand. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The European versions. But you're not going to find something that retails for $40 for $25. That doesn't make any sense. Why would you sell something for less than retail value? When did you buy these exactly? How long ago did you buy these games? Let's go shopping. Are these real? They look real. That's the ESRB ones, though. Now I'm curious. About 3 years ago? Okay, that probably makes sense. Because, the thing about the Pokemon market is, it's really blown up in these last couple years. So, a few years ago, they were way cheaper. Until these past few years, where they spiked up in price. Because that's what I used to do. I had some that I bought cheaper. Like, let's see, I bought Heart Gold and Soul Silver cheaper because, well, I bought Soul Silver because my brother wouldn't let me play as Heart Gold anymore. So, that's probably why. Should have started with that. Yeah, it has been heavily inflated in these last few years. And part of the reason they're inflating is it's a supply and demand problem, and it's a fake cart market. So because it's so hard to find a legit one, because the market is filled with fakes, that inherently raises the value of the real one because there are fakes on the market. Let's see. Let's just look up Pokemon Black 2 Europe. Let's see. Let's go shopping real quick. Funny thing is, I've never played the White Tulul. You haven't? Well, why wouldn't you? You totally should. It's an amazing game. All I'm seeing are American versions these days. Are any of these the European one? There's a Japanese one, which might be real. I don't even see real ones. Well, there's a real American Black too. Maybe since I'm in America, it's harder for me to find. Just had the time it's been on my list. Oh, okay. Yeah, time is a real problem when you're an adult. Especially when you want to get all the shinies in every game, you know? You gotta wait to play through them with the shinies. That's what I'm debating doing with Scarlet and Violet. I'm debating doing a shiny playthrough or not. I really want to shiny hunt Wooper, but if I double hunt Paldean Wooper in the overworld, I should be able to get it shiny in the first couple days of release, but who knows? Especially when my spare time is consumed by this Onyx, lol. That is true. Go away. Thank you, Zigzagoon. You went away. Who knows how long these starters are gonna take me? Hopefully, I'm hoping to get the starters before Because I want to get the starters, and I kind of want to shiny hunt in the forest. I'm not sure if I'll get to it, but I would really like to do some shiny hunting in the forest. But I gotta get the starters first. Well, let me rephrase it. I'll get at least one starter first. I don't know if I'll end up getting all three of them. As much as I'd like to have all three of them, I'm not sure if I really want to. So, you know how that goes. Do you know if Safari Week is available to all or just a select few? Safari Week is open to everyone. Like, it's literally an event just for shiny hunting. And you can literally, like, I don't know where you get the idea that it's an exclusive thing that certain people do, because, you know, it's just if you have the time and the cartridges, you can hunt in the Safari Zone. If you don't, you don't have to. You know, it's always been open to everyone, for everyone to post. And unfortunately, the next Safari Week's gonna be in July next year. So, well, June next year, because the last one, this one was in June. So, next one's gonna be a ways away. I mean, it's mostly a big YouTubers thing because they have the time and the effort. But you know, a lot of small YouTubers do. It's just that their videos aren't as recommended as the larger ones. And a lot of smaller YouTubers have a lot less time than the bigger YouTubers. Come on, Turtwig, shine for me. Shiny? Dang, Turtwig, you're supposed to be on my side. So yeah, what do you think of Scarlet and Violet? I'm curious. Do you ever wish you had an extra hand for shiny hunting? Like you know, you don't have enough hands for shiny hunting, so you get a third hand to push another A button for you. Or wiring up a controller. That's one of my favorite. That's one thing I do want to try eventually, is wiring up a controller to a DS or 3DS motherboard. Are my cats still in here? They leave. When will the dates for Safari Week get announced? Do you know? Or I'd love to stream it next year and I can book the week off. So normally he announces it like a month early. So you'll know like a month later. It's usually the first, I think it's like the second or third week in June. Like it's never known beforehand, but. Yeah, I'm gonna go get some water and pee break and stuff. Be back in a minute. I forget, I have this nice intermission screen I can use. guess we're not leaving just yet. I still have a bit more time before we go. Okay. Food. You ever play the Final Fantasy games? No, I haven't. There's some good games, but some bad ones. That's what I've heard. I've heard that there's a mix of it and everything. I've really been wanting to play Final Fantasy VII. I don't know. I don't want to do it on emu though. I'm gonna try and save up for a legit copy. Yeah. Oh, 6? Sorry. I'm bad with Roman numerals. IV, VI, VI, IV. It's a GBA game? Huh. I mean, I think it's old enough you could totally emulate it. Why don't you stream yourself playing it? Yeah, get your phone camera and try streaming yourself playing it. Alright, I'm done snacking. Let's get back to hunting. Also, I may need to leave sooner than I thought because I think I'm gonna end up making dinner tonight. My mom doesn't get home until like 10:30, so. So YouTube's been kind of bitchy about streaming from your phone recently. They made it so you had to have 1,000 subs, and they made it so you didn't, and then they made it so you can stream with less than 1,000 subs. It's gonna be less quality. But I guess, yeah, you could record it and then play it. Oh, that sucks that you lost it. That's one of the cool things about digital games. You can really never lose it. So, I'll give it another 15 minutes, and I think I gotta head out, because I think I'm gonna end up making dinner tonight. And I gotta finish some laundry up. So I will probably do this hunt off camera quite a bit. Oh, hello, Lycanrock. Dun-dun-dun-dun. You're a little bit late. I might end sooner than I expected because I think I'm going to end up making dinner tonight. Yeah, Lycanrock, you better not be burning Minecraft pandas again. Also, it's kind of funny that your highlight, you burning pandas got in the shiny reaction highlight. Oh, also, Davey, if you're still here and you want something to listen to while you go to sleep, do exclamation mark. Actually, Gia, will you do it? Will you do exclamation mark shiny? I think it's exclamation mark shiny in the chat for the shiny playlist. Good. I would have to report you to the police if you were burning pandas alive again. You're a horrible monster. How can we ever forgive you? Yeah, there's my shiny playlist if you want to listen to me react really, really strongly to most of them. I'm hatching my last 5 eggs now, so I'll catch you next stream hopefully, or I can see you in one of mine. Yeah, if I remember, I'll try to catch one. I suck at getting to other people's streams because I have a hard enough time getting my own stuff done, so it's kind of hard to watch other people when I have a hard enough time getting my own stuff done, but I try. The Mrs. Claus one was crazy. Yeah, I love that one. Don't know if that would help me sleep or keep me awake. Well, good point. Good point. Yeah, I've screamed pretty loudly in like 3 of them. Oops, I didn't mean to run. Blip bug, blip bug. Hello. Hello. You know what I realized about this game? Almost all of the Pokemon can be found. Almost all of the new Pokemon in Sword and Shield can be found early game. I'd be too interested to see the reaction. I'll probably watch them when I go lie down. Well, alright, cool. Did you ever get Saint Simplest? Nope, Saint Simplest is going to be a this December stream. We got Mrs. Claus last year, and we'll get Saint Simplest this year. Just a couple more months. Oh. Lycanrock considers that message spam, so it won't go through. I guess it doesn't even allow spammy letters anymore. Well, catch you all later. Good luck, you too. Good luck on your Onyx. Hope you get it soon. Oh, Lycanrock, have you heard that story? The story behind Saint Simplest? No, it's Saint Simplest. Or it might be it's either Saint Simplest or Saint Pimpolus. I don't remember. Or both. We could do both. We probably end up doing both. I think you're right, though. It is Saint Pimpolus. But, yeah, what? Gio, do you want to tell the story, or should I? Ooh, you are a brilliant encounter. I guess I'll tell it. So, well, we were streaming, I think we were streaming Shaman at the time, and it was around the holiday season, and we got to discussing St. Nicholas, and they call St. Nicholas the jolly saint of prostitutes. So we're like, oh, he must have been such a pimp, you know, he's supporting all these prostitutes, you know, he's the jolly saint of prostitutes, so he must be a pimp. So what we ended up doing, we're like, all right, we'll get the Santa Pokemon, and we'll name it St. Pimpolus. And this may have been at like 3 in the morning too, so we were probably all losing our minds at that point. But yeah, I did end up doing the hunt, but unfortunately we got a female one. And, you know, since it was female, I didn't want to name it St. Pimpolus because, you know, it was female. So since it's a bird and it has claws, we decided to name it Mrs. Claus instead, with a W. Yeah. I've got a few interesting stories like that. Like, There's a time I accidentally made a shaman cult. That was fun. Making a shaman cult. I won't go into detail into that one, but that one was a fun one. Let's look into our Pokedex. I stayed up till like 4 a.m. for one of your streams, I think. Yeah, you've been... I remember you couldn't for a long time, though, because I remember you always had to be in bed by like midnight, but midnight for you is like 3 in the morning for me, so it kind of ended up working out because you're like 3 hours behind me. Shiny Sableye in Pokemon Go, that's awesome. Let's see, what are you at? We need 15 more Yampers. Where's this one at? Oh yeah, it's all the way down here. All the way at the beginning. Any more? Wow, we need to do a bunch more. Alright, let's go heal up. You know what? What if we go... I think here? Yeah. Let's see if I can find it. I once stayed up all night for one of the streamers I followed on Twitch. I don't think I've heard about that story. Yes. The shitty following Pokemon. You know, let's finish this encounter, and then I'll close these and just do some Sword and Shield for a minute. Imagine getting a shiny right now. I was one of the 80 VTubers I was following at the time. What the fuck, Geo? You're a simp? You're a fucking simp? How dare you be a simp for VTubers? We could totally do... Should we start doing Stone Journer? I would love to do a Stone Journer hunt. Hold on. Pause, pause, pause. We're doing fucking Stone Journer. No pauses. I'm doing Stone Journer. And I'm also going to end the stream because I think I do definitely got to go make dinner. So, sorry that it's not longer, but unfortunate.